This guy, he made a tweet, and it's called Understanding the Conflict of Palestine. Haikal Hassan Baras Ustaz Haikal began, this is number one, Muhammadi conflict, what? Mimahami conflict the Palestine. So understanding the conflict of Palestine. Okay. So now to understand the conflict of Palestine, look what he starts with. Nabi Ibrahim as Adala Babak Bara Nabi. Hold on. I mean, Abdul, are you sure? But anyway, they insist to do poo-poo when they try to defend something. So he said that Ibrahim, Nabi Ibrahim, he is the father of all the prophets. Not the father of our religion. That's deep. That makes sense. I mean, come on. The Buddhas is not from Ibrahim. Hello. The Hindus are not from Ibrahim. Hello. Okay. But hold on. So Ibrahim is the father of all the prophets. All right. Let us go to the Quran and show everybody how you are going to get your certificate today from me as certified idiot. I don't blame you, by the way. You are saying what you learned, right? This is what they taught you. You went to school and the sheikh, he spank you. He says, don't say that, don't say that, don't say that, say this. And since then you say this. You don't say that. So, as long Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means all the prophets, they have to be from the children of Abraham. I'm just reading your first line, man. I did not even start with your comment. Huh? Let us see. Let us find the verse. You know, I think those people, they never read their book. I'm not even thinking about this, I'm sure. They have no idea what they are talking about. They don't know that the Quran is the book of stupidity and contradiction. So as long Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means all the prophets, they have to be from the children of Abraham. As simple as that. The Quran, the yellow pages of Muhammad, says in chapter 7, verse number 13, sorry, chapter 13, number 7, it says, and the disbelievers say, why is not a sign sent down from his Lord? And this is a proof that Muhammad have a zero miracle. They keep complaining, saying, how come you have nothing? Why his Lord don't say his God, he don't send a miracle for him? Huh? And then Allah said, you are only a warner. So Muhammad is not really a prophet. He's a warner. And this is the excuse for not having miracle. And every people, to every people, there is a guide. Which means every nation. وَلِكُلِّ قَوْمٍ. The Arabic word here is qawm. Which means every ethnic, every nation, they have a guidance. And not a guide, sorry, I mean not guidance, a person who guide them. All right, if you change the translator here, you will see how the translation change. Here it says, and a guide for every nation, which means there's a messenger for every nation. Okay, Abdul. We just saw your comment saying that Abraham is the father of all the prophets. And your Quran saying, and there is a messenger for every nation. So how this is worked together? How Abraham is the father of all the prophets, and all of us, we knew that Abraham have kids, and we have their names, and even the Muslims agree with their names. And the Muslims, they claim that Muhammad is from Ishmael, and that will make him the father of the Arab, which is stupid to say, because according to Islamic books, Ishmael, he learned Arabic at the age of 14. According to the Arab, according to the Muslims. And if you marry from a woman, she is an Arab, that will not make your children Arab. Because still, the children, they follow their father, not their mother. So here you see a lot of stupid things in this story. Doesn't match. But we will go with the story of Islam, that Abraham had 3 kids, and those kids, one of them is Ishmael, and the rest, they are going to be belong to the Jews, let us say. They are the lines where the Jews coming from. And as long as Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means there's no prophets are not coming from any lineage except from his lineage. Then the verse in the Quran here is absolutely false. Because every nation, with no exception, including Indonesian, you know, Indonesia actually is not a one nation. Indonesia is many ethnic groups. So let us say, I'm not expert with Indonesia, but let us say in Indonesia there is at least maybe 5 or 7, 6 ethnic groups, at least. At least. Huh? That means they should have at least 6 or 7 guide person, a prophet of Allah, sent to them. For every nation, Allah, He sent them a messenger. Right? So, if Abraham is the father of all the prophets, that means the Quran is the father of all lies. Read with me. Chapter 10, verse number 47. And for every ummah, between 2 brackets, community or a nation, there is a messenger. So, for every nation, Allah, He sent a messenger. So how Abraham, the father of all the prophets, you idiot? There's more than 400 languages in India. So if Allah, He sent messenger to India, He have to send at least 400 Merka Rasul Merka, or Datang Rasul Merka, or Tela, you know, like whatever, you know, you know the rest. You know the thing. I mean, it's clear. You know the thing. So this is your stance, Muslims. But I don't blame him. He is just an idiot. So understanding the conflict of Palestine. Okay? Nabi Ibrahim is the father of all the Nabi. That's it. Islam is shish kebab now. كل أمة رسول رسول فإذا جاء رسولهم قضى بينهم بالقسط وهم لا يظلمون. Okay, hold on. So for every nation we send somebody, he's a messenger, and he judged between them by just. Okay, who is the messenger who came to Indonesia? Not from, you said all the prophets from Abraham. And Allah, He sent for every nation a messenger, and this is before Muhammad. Remember, this is a report in the time of Muhammad, which means those messengers already are sent. Verily, verily we have sent with you the truth. Okay, a bearer of a glad tiding, okay, and a warner, and there is never was a nation, never, but a warner had passed among them. Do you see it, Muhammadan? Hey, Ustad, can you name for me the warner who came to Indonesia before Muhammad? Because you say, and there is never was. This is in the time of Muhammad, never was. So Muhammad was a warner, and there was warner for every single nation with no exception. So how Abraham, the father of all the prophets in Islam? Do we have any ustaz on the bushes? Abraham, the father of all prophets, and yet the Quran says there is not a single nation but Allah, He sent them a warner, and this was before Muhammad. So how Abraham can be the father of all prophets? Secondly, you idiot, aren't you Muslims believe that Adam was a prophet? So how Abraham is the father of all prophets? So Abraham is the father of Adam? That Allah, He never sent a messenger except he is from the people, speaking the tongue of the people. And that destroy all the claim of Muhammad that he is a messenger for Indonesian or Indian. And he have to be a person who speak their tongue. So Muhammad cannot be sent to a people who he is not from them, and he don't speak their tongue, which is going to be his tongue. And the Quran explain why, so people they might understand. So it is not accepted in the Quran that there's a messenger will be sent to someone, and that messenger, he is not from that nation, and he don't speak the language of that nation. The reason why? Because so they might understand what they are saying.
Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.